Hey everybody, welcome back out to the cabin. This is going to be update number 2. I had my first visitors use the cabin last weekend and I think that went pretty good. They had good things to say about it. I don't think they had any issues. I did come back out here after to kind of check things out, and it had been raining a lot and I found more water still getting in. So I tried again to reseal up some of these edges. Um, I don't know, I feel like I'm losing that battle, but maybe this time, we'll see. Also, somebody had commented that maybe a solution, at least to help with the swing out wall here, would be to add some like gas struts. I'd kind of thought about that, and then I saw the comment and I thought, yeah, maybe I'll really give that a try, because it is a problem for guests that are out here. If they're, you know, not particularly tall, it can really be a challenge to get this open. So I don't know. I kind of just, I think there's a lot of math involved in like how much spring you need, how, you know, the throw of the thing, the pressure of the thing, where you put it. I don't know how to figure all that out. So I'm going to kind of, today I'm going to see if I can kind of just place them on there and wing it and see if it at least makes it a little easier to get up. So I ordered these guys. These are supposed to be, if I recall, 100 pounds, 20 inches. So that's pretty stout. That 200 pounds seems like a lot. I mean, it seems like that's enough to just push the thing up all by itself. But it's gonna, you know, maybe from out here on the end that would work. It's gonna be a lot closer. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Okay, so this may be a little tricky to see, but what I did is I closed the awning and I put a couple of marks, just reference marks across, so I can see where this is going to come down to. And then I kind of just picked this spot here and I said that if I connect it like this, you know, it kind of has to go there. Then I measured that when this thing is collapsed, it's 12 inches, which comes down to this spot. So when it's collapsed, it'll be like this, or actually like that. And I measured where that should be here, and it's basically just where it goes to. So maybe this is more straightforward than I thought, or maybe not, we'll see. But I think it's gonna go like that. So I got these little brackets that the strut snaps onto. So I'll put one. I guess one will go here, and one will go here. The only problem with this is it's just taking up the space of my support bar. So if this doesn't hold it up, problems. And it may not, because, I mean, the leverage for the thing going all the way out is going to be huge from just this point. I kind of like the support anyway. Even if it does hold it up, I'd feel better to have the support in there. So let me think about if there's any possible way I can put these on that don't interfere with the support. Think about that. Okay, I thought about this a little bit and I think I have a plan. What I can do is, I guess, is come down here and I'll add a spacer to bring the support in a little bit. It's got, you know, it can come anywhere on this beam. It doesn't have to be right at the edge. So I can bring it in a couple inches. And then when it comes down, it can just come down here. I don't really even need these bumpers that I built for it, because it'll just rest against this. And that'll give a little slot here for the gas shock, which I think will work. I'll need more tools. I need a bit to take this off, and the socket for the bolt for this, and some kind of spacer I'll need to figure out. Hopefully I have a long enough lag bolt. So I'm going to start with doing the gas shock since I'm here and I have all the stuff, and then I'll redo the support. And one of the things to think about here is that I have to lift the awning to get the support back in, and if this is bolted on, this is fully extended and it won't allow it to lift. So this needs to be fully extended a little bit higher. Let me see if I can move this to its highest position. I think it's somewhere about there. All right, I'm almost afraid to try it. It seems to work. I just put the support all the way out, so I couldn't come all the way down, but I don't see why it won't close all the way. I could tell it helps a little bit, but it's not going to lift it, so maybe that's okay. That's kind of what I wanted. So I think I'll put the one on the other side, and then I'll see about modifying the support. Okay. So I'll just do a quick test here by bringing the support out and see what it feels like. better. I mean, it feels feather light now. I mean, it almost holds it up. It doesn't take much. All right, I'm back. I realized I forgot one thing. I need something to prop the door up while I work on the support. Maybe I can use the ladder. All right, the plan is that we'll take off the support. I'm going to add this, I'll screw this on, and then I'll bolt the support to this, which will bring it out an inch and a half. Should be enough. And while I'm at it, I'm going to lower these supports down a little bit. I was just noticing that when I was, moving the supports just now, you still have to lift the full weight of the awning to get the support into position, because that's the end of the throw for the gas shocks, and that's the worst time to have the full weight. You're reaching as high as you can and pushing as hard as you can, and so that's kind of defeating the whole purpose of this thing. So I'm going to bring these down a little bit so that the gas shocks never reach their end. And it'll be a little bit lower so people don't have to reach as high, which I think will be good. So I'm going to just move this down, I don't know, a couple inches during this process. All right. All right. So look at this. Okay, so I added my spacer, so you can see there's a space there now. But I also moved the whole thing down, and then when I checked it just now, guess what? It clears this, and it also sits back far enough that I think when this comes down, it's got a little spot here. So, so now that that's down, I don't think I need the spacer. I think it could just be moved down. Right? Right. So I guess I'll take the spacer back out and just put it back, but lower. All right, that's it. Spacer out. I think that's gonna work swell. Sits all the way back here. There's going to be room for the gas strut to be right in this area. Well, yeah, I think we're going to be golden. So let me do the other side. Okay, I think this is all set here. I've got a 100-pound strut here, 100-pound strut there. And what I found is they help a lot in lifting the awning up, but it's still pretty solidly on this support. I mean, it's not, it still takes something to open it. So that's kind of really what I wanted, was just an assist, but then still have a solid support and not be relying on these little struts to hold the whole thing open. So I think this is great. Shout out to Austin Christensen for the suggestion on YouTube. I think it's worked out pretty good. Okay, I think that's it. Gas shocks, 100 pounds on each side installed. As part of that process, like I talked about, I lowered the support down about 3 inches, and that helps a lot just in itself, because you don't have to lift this thing so high to pull it out. And it's still plenty high. I can stand out here and not be hitting my head. So yeah, I mean, the gas shocks help a lot. They make it a lot easier to lift up, but they don't just hold it up, which is good. That's not really what I wanted. I just wanted an assist, and then it still sits on the support pretty solid. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, I think this is a good improvement. Shout out to Austin Christensen on YouTube for suggesting it. I think this works out good. It helps a lot. Yeah, that's super great. It goes down nice and easy. Even if you kind of give it a drop, it doesn't slam. Much easier to lift. You can just grab it from the side. Piece of cake. So I think that's great. Hopefully that'll make it a lot easier, user-friendly for the average person that's going to come out here. So this is good. Thanks for watching.